I need each and every one of us listening to me right now that number one, a lion, you are a lion. The reason why you are called an alpha lion is because of what? An alpha lion, a lion demonstrates courage. Number one. Courage doesn't always roar. Courage doesn't make noise. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, try again tomorrow. That could be courage. Courage could be that little voice in your heart that say, you didn't succeed today, you prospered today, you received a lot of no. And a small voice, just a small voice when you're about to give up, a small voice, it could be Eminent Augusta's voice saying, try again tomorrow. That's courage. The lion is not afraid of doing what he wants. The lion is not afraid of going his own path while others go a different path. We are not afraid. We are the alpha lions. The lion is courageous enough to defend and fight for the life he wants. Are you courageous enough to fight and defend the life you want? Go to your goal book. Go to your goal section, my dreams and goal. Write down, what kind of life do you want? If you're here, you're married, you have kids. What kind of life do I want my husband to have? Do I want my wife to have? Do I want my children to have? What kind of life do I want to have when I retire? Do I want to see myself at the mercy of my children, begging them for money? Because it's not all your children that will care for you when you grow old. Newsflash. What kind of life do you want? Are you ready to fight for it? I know the kind of life I want, and trust me, I am fighting for it every blessed day. Are you fighting for yours? It's about having the courage to stand and fight for your life, having the strength to go bravery in your own direction, not following the crowd. You are building your business with the RDI NGO, and you know you are supposed to go and prospect. But when you see everybody around you cashing funds, sleeping, watching television, watching football match, you'll be tempted to go and do the common things every other person is doing, and they are producing the same results. A lion at that moment, the lion in you at that moment is telling you, let's prospect, let's share video, let's call people on phone, let's invite them to Zoom, let's invite people to our house and let them sit down and watch the video with us. A price must be paid. I'm so excited. This morning, Apostle Jonathan sent me a message. You guys don't know. The serious people among us, I know, because every day they hold me accountable. Every day they give me reports of their activities. This morning, around 5:36, Apostle Jonathan, Star Mentor Jonathan, he sent me a message. They went to camp. I met Reverend Benson. These are men of God that run ministries, big ministries around Nigeria. They are very busy pushing the word of God, working in the God's vineyard. Yesterday, they went to camp in Ibadan. Reverend Benson, Star Mentor Benson, came down to the office to see me. From the office, he went to Ibadan. Apostle Jonathan, Star Mentor Jonathan, already told me he's going to be there. This morning, he sent me a message. He said, yesterday, while I arrived to the camp, we were running our activities. I was able to prospect to someone, and the person paid instrumentally. God, when I saw that, I was so excited. Do you know why I was excited? Star Mentor Jonathan, Apostle Jonathan, now knows that you don't go about prospecting, but you prospect as you go. Meaning it's now part of you. Anywhere you are, you can run your business. You need to understand that you as the individual, you are the business. He prospected to someone while in camp, while he's doing the work of God. I'm sure it's at their leisure time, when it's time for them to go and eat or relax. While relaxing, he said, let me watch the video with a friend of mine. He prospected, sat down with the guy, watched the video to the end, and got the person to make commitment immediately, instrumentally. That's a lion. So it's about having the courage to stand and fight for what you want. Nobody will fight for what you want for you. You are the one to fight it for yourself. Even when others walk away, you still stand on your own path. You guys, I've told you guys my story of how when my family disowned me because I chose the business world. I chose the path I'm taking right now. I felt bad because there are people I love so much, but I told myself I'll be a coward to do what they want, because if I do what they want, I'm living their life. I had to stand and follow my own path. Was it easy? No. But I promised myself that the best embarrassment I was going to give them is massive success. I went out to journey on my own path to create the results. The results you want to see in this business, you want to see in your life, you are the one to create it. You need to know that it's about having the courage to stand and fight for the life you want, having the strength to go, bravery to talk to people and be ready to receive no. And when people are saying no, accept it with excitement and enthusiasm. It can be contagious. Moving bravely in your own direction. Even if others walk away, you still trade your own path. That's the attitude of a lion. So the reason why we are called the Alpha Lion team, the reason why anybody around you must unleash that lion, whether you like it or not, unless you choose to cut yourself, de-associate yourself from us. That's when we know that you're not ready to unleash the lion in you. But as long as you remain with us, that lion in you must be unleashed. So let's talk about the attitude of the lion. The attitude of a lion. Let's talk about that. The attitude is what you do. That's attitude. Attitude is what you think. Attitude is what you feel about yourself. Attitude determines whether you will rise or fall. That's attitude. Everything depends on your attitude. Your attitude in life, the way you think, your belief system determines how far you go in life. So guess what? A lion does not care about what other animals in the jungle think of him. Rather, what he's more interested in is what he thinks of himself. That is what matters. Each and every one of us here, are you listening to the opinion of what people think about you? People with a lion attitude are courageous. They are courageous to stand for what they believe in. Let me ask all of us here, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in this business? Do you believe that this business can pay you 4 million naira every month? Do you believe you can make 210,000 every month? You must believe it is possible. Now, once you believe it's possible, then let's work with you to making it a reality. It's not a manna that will fall from heaven. Yesterday, I was sharing with one of us that came to the office, Associate Mustafa. I was telling him the kind of money. He told me the day he met Engineer Ofon, the mentor to our mentor to Mr. Nonso, our mentor. He said, the guy wasn't even pompous. He was just calm, cool. I was like, that is, see, there's something about, as a lion, you don't need to make noise. You command respect. People with a lion's attitude are courageous. They are courageous to stand for what they believe. They are willing to face the adversities, the challenges, even if they are scared. A lion is not an animal. Being an alpha lion, you are not just there. You are not just... See, we feel fear. We are human beings. The fear is there, but we don't allow the fear to control us. Even with the fear we are feeling, we are ready to face adversity and challenges. That's the attitude of a lion. That should be your attitude, because you are a lion. God created in his own image and in his own likeness. And he always described himself as a lion. So if you know that you are made of God, then you should go and learn the characteristics of a lion and unleash the lion in you. A lion does not run away from challenges. Many of us, when we start facing challenges in this business, we now tend to deviate, stop attending millionaire school, stop coming for meetings. You are now pushing yourself away. Do you think that's the solution? Lions don't run away from their challenges. They face it because they know that that's the only way they can grow. If you want to have the lion attitude, then you must believe in yourself. You have to change your perspective about yourself from negative to positive. I taught us yesterday that we should start training our mind on positive thinking, right thinking. How do you think right? Be intentional in having a positive mindset, positive thinking, possibility thinking, creative thinking, and a big picture thinking. You have to change your perspective of yourself from negative to positive. Always think positive, because you are your greatest strength and you are your greatest enemy. You become your greatest enemy when you are attracting negativity, thinking negative. But you become your greatest strength when you're thinking positive. So it's better for you to be a lion for a day, dare all your dreams, take the risks for a day, than to be a sheep all your whole life. Being a sheep all your whole life is running away from challenges and adversities. Running away from making the phone calls you're supposed to make to invite people to attend Zoom meeting. Running away from making the phone call to prospect to them to either choose to attend Zoom meeting or watching video. Running away from getting people to watch the video one-on-one, calling them to your house, doing a home party. Running away from gathering your success lines to have a meeting with them. That's a sheep. That's a sheep attitude. S-H-E-E-P, in case I'm not pronouncing it well. So lions don't seek for respect. No, lions are leaders who lead the rest of the animal. You are a leader. You lead the rest of the animal. You lead people in your community. You first of all lead yourself, then every other person follows suit. Lions are leaders because they demonstrate who they are. We demonstrate who we are. We don't talk. Talk is sheep. We walk the talk. We walk the talk. We don't just talk. We walk the talk. You see it in our action. So you being an alpha lion, know that we are not afraid of what other animal, what other people think about us. Rather, we are more focused on what we think about ourselves and what we want. And that is why you're an alpha lion. One of our polos says, 1% crazy, no excuses, alpha lion. Some of you don't even know that one of our polo is saying that. A lion do not seek for respect. We don't look for respect. No, we command respect and authority because we know that we should be respected. And the only way we command respect is by producing results. That's why you're an alpha lion. So who is a sheep? A sheep follows a leader, but a lion leads. It is a matter of having the courage to stand up and fight for the kind of life you want. Yesterday, I was telling us that every day is a battle. The moment you wake up, you are facing a battle. You are fighting a battle because you need to fight for what you want. If not, what you don't want to automatically take over. Is it easy? No, it's not. A price must be paid. You must leave your comfort zone. Even if it means sleeping late in the night to watch the recorded videos of the skill you want to learn if you miss Millionaire School. So if you're having issues of prospecting, to rewatch, many of you don't even rewatch the videos. I've told us, create a WhatsApp group, call it my material group, be sending the materials that you want to revisit later there so that when you want to revisit them, it will be easy for you to sort out. One common thing with leaders is that every leader was once a follower. All of you here right now, I am your utmost leader. RDI NGO, we are mentoring you to become a leader. You will not remain a follower for the rest of your life with us. God forbid. I reject that. We are training you to become a RISA. Those of a leader, those of you that are rising star mentor, those of you that are associate now, my aim is to work with you to become rising star. So please, someone asked me yesterday, I'm yet to be a rising star mentor. Can I buy the polo? I say yes. Prophesy to yourself, I am a rising star mentor. Within 2 weeks, go and buy that polo because you will wear it. You're not going to remain an associate forever. Make sure you buy the rising star polo because you are a rising star. Then give yourself a deadline when you become it. Buy the polo, let the polo. See, what do we talk about dream? Dream is you having a picture of what you want, playing it as if it's already a reality. Have the pictures around your house. Live as in behave like this star mentor that you are. Then it will come to you. Under the condition that you are taking action on what needs to be done to make it a reality. Because it's not about dreaming. If you fold your hands, nothing will happen. If you like, pray from today till next year, nothing will happen. I'm not saying we shouldn't pray, but let's back our prayer with what? Action. Massive, crazy action. So one common thing about leaders is that leaders were once followers. The only thing that changed is what? Their attitude. From being a follower, they changed their attitude. It's high time I start leading. It's high time I start taking responsibility for myself. Do you need to wait for Imminent Augusta to always send a reminder before you attend Millionaire School? No, I'm very happy because today before 8 o'clock, we had over 6 persons already waiting in the Millionaire School. That is success. Punctuality. Do you need to wait for Imminent Augusta to send? Yesterday, it was intentional. I did not send the link. I know that in the afternoon, I already sent us all the materials. Yesterday, I sent us all the materials we need. And inside there, I sent our Zoom link. It was intentional. I did not send message yesterday evening. Rather, what I did, I reminded everybody to start making phone call. So the day Eminent Augusta does not remind you to make phone call, invite your people to Zoom meeting, you will not invite. You will not start reminding them. A lion does not wait to be reminded. A lion changes. He knows that he doesn't have to be a follower. He needs to become a leader. Therefore, his attitude will change, his mindset. So how they view life changes. How you view life changes. How a lion sees themselves changes. So how you are seeing yourself and how you are viewing life must change. If you're going to be a leader, then you must work on your self-image. Work on your self-image by believing in yourself. You are your greatest enemy. You are your greatest strength. Don't allow anybody to tell you otherwise. Leadership begins with self-discovery. The day I discovered myself, that was the day things changed for me. That was the day I started seeing life differently. That was the day I started seeing things differently. And that day was when I connected with Realistic Dream Initiative. Yes. That realistic RDI NGO is the best thing that has ever happened to me. They are the best thing that have ever happened to me. So it begins when you realize that you can become better than you already are. That's self-discovery. A lion knows that every day is a learning day. Every challenge is a test for him, is a test for him to become more, for him to grow and do what? Increase. So you must realize that as a lion, every day you need to get better. Your strongest opponent, competitor, is yourself. Make sure that who you are today is better than who you were yesterday. Who you will be tomorrow should be greater than who you are today. That's why I say it's a war. You must keep fighting. It grows when you have the courage to defend your belief, even if every other person is against you. That's the lion's attitude. So it rises when you refuse to fit in. That's the attitude. You refuse to fit in because the whole world is there and the whole world wants you to be there. No. A lion's attitude makes him to stand out. Refusing to do what your friends and your family want. Just like St. Augustine, the theological, is it theological or I don't know how they pronounce it. Engineer Henry, you can help me with that. He said, the truth, you know this thing we say, truth is bitter than water. Sorry, let me silence this phone. You know that saying that they say the truth is bitter. The truth is bitter than water. Now, let me tell us, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. Just let it loose. Let the lion loose. The lion will defend itself. And the truth is in you. The lion is in you. Allow the true personality of who God created to manifest. You don't need to defend, just allow it. Unleash the lion in you. Let it loose. It will defend itself. And the day I did that, that was when I started living a massively crazy, unreasonable, abundant life. Knowing fully well that there's abundance. There's nothing like scarcity. There is abundance. Just have that mindset. The lion says, even if there is a recession in the jungle, a lion will never eat grass. Why? He has the belief and the mindset that there is abundance. I will never go hungry. I will never eat a grass. I must eat a meat. I must go for the kill. Abundance mentality. So if you're here, you're saying, hey, I don't have people connecting to my business. You are having a scarcity mindset. People are around you. You move around people. I just spoke about Stamens or Jonathan. He's in camp doing the work of God. At the point of realization, he was sitting down with one of their colleagues and he said he prospected to the person just the way we taught him. And he used the video. They watched the video and the guy made payments immediately. So the lion is certain. You are a lion. You are an alpha lion. The lion is certain of whatever he wants. Are you certain of what you want? Many of us here, we're not even sure of what we want. We are not even sure of what we want. Why? So go to your goal book and write down, what do you want? What do you want to achieve this year before December 2021? What do you want to achieve? How much do you want to make? Write it down. What do you want to achieve in life? Write it down. What do you want to, how much do you want to make from this business between now to 2 to 4 years? Write it down. You must write it down. You must be certain. I think one of these days I'm going to teach goal metrics. Let me just be writing it down because sometimes I tend to forget. Goal metrics. Because it's in, as we are learning, I'm discovering some of the things we want. The lion is starting, but those of us in week 2, I think, Abby, week 2, that should be where the goal metrics is, or week 1, I can't remember. And I think it's week 1, I think it should be in week 1. So a lion is very certain of what he wants. There is no maybe. I'm going to be a billionaire. I'm going to be a sophisticated and influential investor. That is who I am. It's written on my goal board, on my vision board is there. I'm going to be great. I'm going to leave a legacy. I'm certain. There is no maybe. There's no maybe. I earned 50 million naira this year. There is no maybe. I earn it. It's stamped and signed. I am a lion. I am certain of what I want. Are you certain of what you want? 90 days recruitment challenge. Our 90 days recruitment challenge is ending next week, Tuesday. Our goal was to recruit 30 persons in 90 days. And I told us, let's work on the 10x action. Let's double it and work towards the doubling results so that we can produce what? We can produce 30. When you stretch yourself to work towards achieving 60, you achieve the 30. Guess what? I was certain I'm going to make 30. Did I produce it? Yes, I did. I am certain. There's no maybe. A lion is certain. You are a lion. Don't stop acting. Stop having the attitude of a sheep. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe you are just under hope and probability. No, a lion is certain. This is what I want. He writes it down. I achieved this. He writes it. In fact, he writes it down that it's a reality. I'm thankful and grateful I achieved 30 persons in 90 days. Go out and make it a reality. That's a lion. So if he makes a decision to work on a goal, then he will stay in the game until he gets the favorable outcome. That is a lion. You are a lion. Between now and Tuesday, all we need to do, today is what? Today is what? Today is Wednesday. Sorry, today is Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Focus and get 2 persons making payments, connecting to this business through you. Write it down. I connect 2 persons. Just 2. So that you can become a rising star by next week, Wednesday. I connect 2 persons to my business. I am a rising star mentor by 1st of September. Write it down. Go and make it happen. How do you make it happen? You must make those 20 phone calls every day. You must make sure you invite people to your house to watch the video with you. At least nothing less than 10 per day. Every day for the next 5 days, make sure nothing less than 10 persons. You invite them, give them coffee and my choco, play the video, let them watch. Get them to make payments immediately. People that can't come, send them the video and make sure that they watch. Don't just send. Make sure that they watch it to the end. Get them to make payments. People that want to attend Zoom, make sure you have nothing less than 10 persons in the Zoom room between now and Tuesday. Write it and stamp it, sign it. I am a rising star mentor on Wednesday, 1st of September, because from now till Tuesday, I connect to business partners. Make it a reality. Believe it, see, believe it, dream about it, believe it, see it in your head. Play the scenario that is already a reality. Paint the picture of your excitement and happiness, how you feel, smell it, feel it when Wednesday comes and you are celebrated as a rising star mentor. Until they ship. Unlike the sheep, the lion does not wait to be pushed around. Many of you are waiting for me. Oh yeah, time for millionaire school. I'll keep pushing. You know why? I am a leader. I'll keep pushing. But the lions among you already identify themselves. They connect to the millionaire school meeting before 8 a.m. because the room is open. I'll keep pushing because it's not everybody that have that zeal. I know that many of you are lion in training. Many of you are eagles in training. I don't have a chicken around in our team. We don't have chickens in our team. Many of you are eagles in training, lions in training. Why many of you have unleashed. So my work is to keep pushing everybody to unleash. So a lion does not wait to be pushed around to do what needs to be done to produce the result that he wants. He does not wait to be told what to do or what he cannot do. You can't tell me what I can't do. It's written on my vision board. Nobody has the right to tell me what I cannot do. I tell myself what I can do and I go out to make it a reality. Whatever anybody is saying is just their opinion. I don't give a damn. That's me. I am a lion. So are you. A lion, he knows that what he wants, he knows what he wants and he goes after it with all the resources he has, with all his power and all his might. That's a true lion. We are alpha lions. We know what we want. Write it down. Define it. What do you want? You want to become a rising star. A rising star mentor by Wednesday. Write it down. Then go all out with all your might, all your resources, all your strength, and make it a reality. The reason why you're not producing results is because you've not produced that result in your mind. Just dream it. Paint the picture. Make it a reality. And go out and do what? Do the work. Because once you go out and do the work, you attract everything that is needed for you to do what? Make it a reality. So if you want to have the lion attitude, then you should set your goals. Work towards achieving them. You should not believe what other people tell you. Don't believe what other people say about your abilities. Because a lion gets what he wants. A lion, you should be willing to do whatever it takes to get the kind of life, the dream life he wants. You should do that. That's the price that must be paid. A chip is not certain of what he wants. And that is why he keeps following the crowd. Keep following, not knowing where they are headed. That's a sheep. A sheep doesn't know anything. They just keep following the head, keep following the crowd. They don't have a destination, a direction. They just keep moving. Eko Baba, following everybody. People with a sheep mentality don't have direction. So if you're here and you still don't know what you are doing here, you need to question yourself again. We are setting a goal for you. You must have a direction. We know where we are going and where are we going? Financial freedom. Is it a destination? No, it's a journey, because we know that the only time it becomes a destination is when we die. So it's a marathon race, no destination. It's a journey, and we'll keep journeying till we die. So a sheep does not know their direction. Their self-belief are founded on what other persons say about them. They don't believe in themselves, rather they believe in what other people say about them. They are living other people's opinion. They have the limitation on their own ability. They have, what was this thing? There's this thing that I also always say, limitation of your imagination. Do not allow the limitation of your imagination keep you down. They don't imagine for themselves, but a lion imagine, creates the kind of picture, and they know that nothing can stop them. They break the lead ceiling and they grow to make things happen. So if you want to stand out like a lion, then you have to refuse to be pushed around like the majority of the people in the world. The 5% crazy, the 5% successful people in the world, people don't push them around. They know what they do. They go out to do it and they produce their results. No matter how many times I fail, a lion knows that I will still rise and I'll keep going. Les Brown said, no matter how hard life punches you and you fall, just try your best to land on your back. Then look up to the sky. If you can see the sun, then you can stand up, you can get up, and you can continue moving. And that's why they're saying, I don't know who's had that saying, it's a proverb, there is an African proverb. They said, it's only in Africa that when the sun sets, the moment the sun sets, every Africa is awake, running. Every lion in Africa is awake and running. The same time that they are awake and running, trying to get their food, hunt, is the same time what's that animal again? I can't remember. Don't worry, it will come to me. I can't remember. But just know that as a lion, no matter how recession hits the jungle, lion will never eat grass. Lion must eat a flesh because he believes in prosperity and abundance. So no matter the challenges, you must always get what you want. So regret is more painful. Trust me. regret is more painful than failure. The highly successful people know that regrets are more painful than failing at something that they want to achieve. It's better you try and fail than you don't even try at all and you live in regret. And don't be scared. Fail big. Keep failing. Because if you are failing, it shows that you are trying. But if you're not failing, you're not making mistakes, you're not trying at all. I was reading something and they said Warren Buffett, was it Bill Gates? One of his employee made a mistake that cost them over a huge amount of money. And everybody was like, fire him, fire him, fire him. Sack him, sack him. Bill Gates was like, what? Why should I sack him? So that the value of the mistake, he will use it and go and correct in another company. He said, no, that this guy is the most valuable person I have. He made a mistake. Now, he now knows how best to go about that attitude. So the value of the mistake, I must benefit it in my company. He didn't sack the guy. So lions, we are willing to give. You need to be willing to give your all into something that you want to achieve. Even if there is a low chance of you ever achieving it, giving your all. A do or die affair. Why do you think I'm so bold telling people I sacrifice my life in terms of my time? I'm ready to do all it takes to ensure all of you succeed as long as you have the will to. Whether I die in the process. Many of you don't even know sometimes I could be sick, but you see me sitting down here talking. Sometimes I just know that I have to show up no matter what. Why? I have all of you at heart. I'm always thinking of your success. I'm always thinking, how best can I help this person get this? How best can I help this person get to this level? So as a lion, we are willing to give our all, our best, to achieving and getting the life we want, producing the result we want, even if the chances of ever succeeding is slim in the first attempt, but we believe and we know it's possible. They would rather try than fail, than not trying at all. That's the attitude of a lion. So instead of you not to try at all, try and fail, keep failing. And that's why we have it as a mantra. When someone says no to you, do what? Get excited. No, as in be filled with excitement and know that your yes is coming on the way. Move to the next person. At least the Rising Star mentors, they know every day they give me reports of the number of no's they receive. Now, when you receive no from people, it's normal. It's like in our team, we don't see it as a big deal. It's part of the process. It's a proof that your business is growing. So what am I trying to tell each and every one of us? Choose to be a lion today because you have the choice to make. Be unique. Stand out like the lion that you are and be counted for something. You know what you want to achieve in this business. You know what you want to achieve in life. You know that this is the right vehicle for you to achieving that. Then do all it takes. No looking back. Don't bow down. So I hope this answers the question to the person that was asking me in Net Augusta, what is it with you and lion? So hope right now all of us understand why we are called the Alpha Lion. If you know you understand why, let me see your hands up. Let me see you wave your hand. Do you now understand why we are called the Alpha, why you are an Alpha Lion? Do you now understand? Yeah, I need all of us to be on our video. Do you now understand that? So know that you are unstoppable. Nothing can limit you. Your greatest enemy is you and is in what you think. Once you tell yourself, this is what I want to achieve, go out and make it a reality. Nothing can keep you down. Okay, so I think that's enough for the mind shift. I promise us today, I'll be teaching us how to professionally introduce ourselves and how to get people excited in less than 30 seconds. So I'll be fast about it. So while on that, I need everybody go to the chat box and give me one word. One word of who you are. Just go to the chat box and give me one word. Who are you? Go to the chat box and give me one word. Who are you? Or in fact, rather, let me unmute each and every one of us. I need each and every one of you to tell me, who are you? So tell me, who are you? Who are you?
I'm an Alpha Lion.
Who are you?
I'm an Alpha Lion.
I am a lioness.
I am an Alpha Lion.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Just know
I'm
that
Alpha
is
Lion.
who you are. Just know that that is who you are. So I want all of us, go to the chat box and give me one trait, one characteristics of an alpha lion. Just go to the chat box, give me one characteristics of an alpha lion while I teach us how to professionally introduce ourselves. Now, when you approach someone, this physical meeting or maybe online, remember, whatever we are teaching you, prospecting is something you can apply online and offline. You can be on Facebook chatting, you can be somewhere drinking or be in a beach or something, or you are somewhere. Remember, you prospect as you don't go about prospecting, but you prospect as you go. It's now part of you. So now, how do you introduce yourself professionally? So I need each and every one of us to, how do I do it now? Okay. The first thing you do, how to professionally introduce yourself, because from your introduction, people see, you give people the reason why they should listen to you or why they should not listen to you. So how do you professionally introduce yourself when you want to prospect or share the business online or offline? You tell people, good morning. My name is Eminent Augusta. I'm a biochemist by profession. So the first thing is what? You say your name. If you have a title to your name, put the title. If you have any title to your name, put it. Then always say, my name is this. I am a this by profession. So whatever discipline you read in school, there is a name they call you guys. So you say you are a this by profession. So for example, this is my introduction. My name is Eminent Augusta. I'm a biochemist by profession. So you need to put your profession. What are you by profession? I'm a business consultant, an elite ambassador with Realistic Dream Initiative. Some of us yesterday, I was teaching us how to introduce ourselves. On that introduction write-up to be posted in our WhatsApp, once you add people, you now put associate with Realistic Dream Initiative, a star mentor with Realistic Dream Initiative, a global mentor with Realistic Dream Initiative. So my name is Eminent Augusta. I'm a biochemist by profession, a business consultant, an elite ambassador with Realistic Dream Initiative, the CEO of TAC Conglomerate. That's my introduction. So what's your introduction? That is the pattern at which you need to give your introduction. Do we understand it? So I need all of us to go to the chat box and introduce yourself just the way I did. What did you study in school? Use that as a mantra. Use that as a mantra. So go to the chat box and tell me introduce yourself professionally. Why I omit our Rising Star mentors. All Rising Star mentors has been taught. So I need you to introduce yourself so that others can learn why they are writing. So who am I starting with? Okay, Star Mentor Henry. Star Mentor Henry, go ahead. Introduce yourself professionally. Everybody go to the chat box, be introducing yourself professionally so that you can make the mistake now and I can correct it. Star Mentor Henry, introduce yourself professionally. I know you've been taught.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Engineer Henry. I'm an electromechanical engineer by profession, an associate with Realistic Dream, a Rising Star mentor with Realistic Dreams Initiative, NGO, and a business consultant.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You got that well. Okay, so Ajia Fatima, Star Mentor Fatima, go ahead. Introduce yourself professionally.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is
Your name is what?
By profession. Mrs. Fatima.
Okay.
I'm an educationist by profession, a business consultant, and an influential mentor with Realistic Dreams Initiative.
Beautiful.
And the CEO of Zofa Group of Companies.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Awesome. That is how to introduce. Now, when you introduce yourself like this, it carries weight. People will now, their mind will be open. You have something to say. Let me listen. But when you come out and introduce yourself anyhow, people will not want to listen to you. Okay, so Star Mentor Joseph, please kindly introduce yourself professionally.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm a business consultant I'm a business partner with AlphaLion.
No, you are a star mentor. You are a star mentor with Realistic Dream Initiative.
Good morning, all. Good morning, everyone. I'm part of I'm also a business consultant. I'm a star mentor with Realistic Dream.
Beautiful. It's okay. We've not gotten to that level. Thank you very much. Okay, so who is the next person? Star Mentor Ijoma Agugo. It seems like I'm pronouncing your name. No wonder. I'm using Agungu, KB State, to pronounce your Igbo name. Sorry about that. It's now I realize. And it's Mr. Musa that is making me do that. Okay, Star Mentor Ijoma Agugo. Before I used to call you Agugu. Are you there? Go ahead, introduce yourself. Okay, while she's on that, Star Mentor Musa Agungu. Star Mentor Musa Agungu, go ahead, introduce yourself. So our star mentors, once you're done, go to the chat box and type so that others can learn, because I'm going to unmute everybody. Okay, so Star Mentor Musa Bachir.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Bashir Musa Agungu, an educationist by profession, entrepreneur, a star mentor with the Realistic Dreams Initiative NGO.
Beautiful, awesome. Okay, Star Mentor Ijoma Agugo, go ahead, unmute yourself. Ambassador Blessing, unmute yourself, introduce yourself for us.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, my name is Blessing Ochanya Abba. I'm a science educationist by profession, an ex-banker, a global mentor with Realistic Dreams Initiative, and a silver executive prime with Economy Driver Plan 2.0.
I love that. Beautiful, awesome. Okay, Mr. Aminu said he has some officials in his office. He can't talk. Okay, who is the next person? Ijoma, Star Mentor Ijoma, yeah, introduce yourself.
Okay. I'm Star Mentor Agugo Ijoma. I'm an educationist.
You didn't do it well, though. You mentioned your name first.
Okay. I mentioned my name first now.
He says Star Mentor Ijoma.
Okay, it's all right. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I'm Mrs. Ijoma Agugo, an educationist, an associate of RDI.
Huh. Mrs. Ijoma, look at how you say it. My name is Mrs. Ijoma Agugo. I'm an educationist by profession. Be writing it down. My name is Ijoma Agugo, Mrs. Ijoma Agugo. I'm an educationist by profession, a star mentor with Realistic Dream Initiative, and a business consultant. You can even add that. You can even add, I am a wife to one and a mother of 4. You can add that. You can add that because married, when you are married and you have family, it adds credibility to you as an individual. You guys don't know. If you're married, I'm married to you. Did you notice Esther Waje is doing it? I am a wife to one, and I have and a mother to this. It adds credibility because people see you as being more responsible. Not that they are seeing people that are single to be less responsible. When you're married, when people know you're married with kids, they see you much more responsible, and they see you as someone that will not easily deceive people. Very important. Okay, so having said that, let me now go to the chat box and see that of everybody. Okay, so let me see. Mr. Paul said, good morning, my name is Mr. Paul. I'm a trader, a business consultant, and a star mentor with Realistic Dream Initiative. Now, that's awesome, Mr. Paul, but you are yet to attain the star mentor. So you say your name is Mr. Paul, give your full name. You are a trader by profession. Instead of that trader, since business consultant is there, just remove the trader Yeah, Mr. Paul, remove the trader. Where are you? Let me unmute you. Where are you? 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 Yes. Go ahead, unmute yourself.
Oh,
Now,
good morning, man.
Good morning. So from what you say you're a trader, a business. Since you are the trader and business consultants are almost the same because you are still in business. So, okay, let's put it this way. My name is Mr. Paul Don Hero, right?
Yes.
I am an extraordinary entrepreneur. Let's put it that way. Let's remove the trader. I am an extraordinary entrepreneur, a business consultant, and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. You are a star mentor, is in your mind, is in your head. It's already a reality.
Yes.
Now, till we give you that certificate, till we give you the title. So now, while you are yet to receive the title of a star mentor, of which you already are in your mind, we call you associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Okay, so write it down. My name is Mr. Paul Don Hero. I am an extraordinary entrepreneur, a business consultant, and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. You get that, right? So I need you to write what I just said. Go to the chat box and type it. So I need you to go to the chat box and type the correction I gave you so that I'll be sure that you got it right. Okay, so who is the next person here? Mr. Samuel said, my name is Samuel, a system analyst, pastor, CEO of Stanford. Is this Seafed at this? Where are you, Mr. Samuel? Let me unmute you. Let me be the one to talk. Mr. Samuel, please kindly unmute yourself. And a global mentor. You are yet to be a global mentor. Okay, you're a global mentor in your mind. Yeah? But for now, you're an associate because from being an associate, that is when we talk about a star mentor. Okay. Then from star mentor, we'll talk about influential mentor. I think I'll quickly teach us about our ranking. Hierarchy. Okay, so Mr. Samuel, what you did now, my name is Mr. Samuel with your surname. I am a system analyst by profession. I'm a system analyst and pastor by profession. The CEO of Stand Integrated, pronounce that thing for me, I beg.
Sefi.
A CEO of Sefi Integrated Service and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Did you get the correction? My name is Mr. Samuel. I am a system analyst and a pastor by profession, the CEO of Sefi Integrated Service and an associate with Realistic Dream. So I need you to go to the chat box and type the correction I just made so that I'll be very sure that you took note of it. Okay, so Hastra, my name is, this is your name. Where is Ngozi? Is Ngozi I can pronounce in your name? Where is she? You guys should not mind me. I miss my English class. When I was in school, I don't attend English classes because my teacher always flogged me at my butt, so I stopped attending. That's why you see I'm having little difficulties in pronouncing some words. Okay. Yeah, so Madam Star Mentor Esther Waje is my mentor. She's teaching me English now. Where is Ngozi? Where is Hastro? Please be on your video. I'm trying to look for you. Where is she? Okay. I thought I saw you now. Where is Hastro? Please unmute yourself and pronounce your name so that I can learn.
My name is Ngozi Hastrop.
Hastrop. That's what I want to pronounce. The Ngozi, I got it perfectly well. Hastrop. Yes. So my name is Ngozi Hastrop. I'm an educationist by profession, a business consultant, and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Is that okay?
It's okay. All right.
So you got it. So go to the chat box and type what I just said right now.
Thank you.
Okay. You see that? Okay, so Fatima Abdulkadi, okay, she has done that. So some of you that are having issues, you can look at what Fatima is doing. Fatima, you add Jara, who begged you for that one now? I beg, remove I mentor and support people who are interested in making. We've not reached Snap, so that one, though, is good, but that one is Snap. You don't need that one. That place you're saying I mentor and support people who are interested is not needed in your introduction. Okay, for now is when you want to do your snap. Okay, so Janet Abioye say, my name is Mrs. Janet. I am an educationist by profession. I am an associate. Okay, what you say, Miss Janet, is I am an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Okay, okay, that's what you say. Okay, so who is the next person on the chat box? Let me see. Okay, Mr. Aminu. Beautiful. I am an economist by profession, former banker, agriculturist, a father of 4, a star mentor, and no, Mr. Aminu, you say I am a business consultant. A business consultant is different than a star mentor with Realistic Dream Initiative. That's your correction. Madam Janet, you are an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Remove that mentor. Okay. Mr. Joseph, okay, I am a pastor with family. I am okay. Okay, so Mr. Joseph, yours is, my name is Joseph, Mr. Joseph Obiako. I am a pastor by profession, a business consultant, and a star mentor with Realistic Dream Initiative. That's your correction. Okay, Mr. Bashir Musa said, my name, okay, we got yours correct now. Okafor Yunis said, good morning, my name is Okafor Yunis. I am an accountant by profession, an entrepreneur, a business consultant, and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Mrs. Okafor Esther, remove M Global, remove that in CEO of, okay, sorry, it's now I understood. I thought it's M Global you're writing. You are an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative and also a CEO of Unilamp Global Enterprise. Okay, you are correct. Sorry, I was the one that misunderstood that. Okay, beautiful, Mr. Samuel, yours is correct. Okay, Mr. Arume, my name is Arume Gideon. I am a clergyman and associate with Realistic Dream Initiative and a business consultant. Beautiful, beautiful. A clergyman by profession. Can we put that? A clergyman by profession. Okay, good. Okay, AlphaLion Eunice said, my name is Eunice Olife, Abi. I am a civil engineer by profession, a wife and a mother of 4, a business consultant and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Beautiful. Okay, Mr. Paul, my name is Paul Donhiro. I am a business entrepreneur. No. Mr. Paul, look at what you write. Business entrepreneur is the same thing. Business means the same thing, entrepreneur. Anybody that is an entrepreneur is into business. So this is what you write. I am an extraordinary entrepreneur, a stamp. Okay, let's put it this way. My name is Mr. Paul Donhiro. I am an extraordinary entrepreneur, a business consultant, and an associate with Realistic Dream. Okay, you got note of that. I am an extraordinary entrepreneur, a business consultant, and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Okay, Mr. Samuel Apo. Okay, Mr. Okay, Ogene. Yes, Mr. Okay, Ogene. Okay, look at what you write. Instead of saying I am a businessman by profession, you say I am an extraordinary entrepreneur. Just put it at that. Remove businessman by profession, right? I am an extraordinary entrepreneur, a business consultant, and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Very, very important. So do I have anyone here that have not spoken or typed? Do I have anyone here? Let me see. Mr. Oguto, Mr. Chekirudin, kindly unmute yourself. You've not typed anything. You think I won't know? Okay, now.
I've typed now. I think I sent it.
I didn't see it, oh. I didn't see.
Let me rephrase.
Say it now. Say it now since I've unmuted you.
My name is Oguto Shakirudin.
Okay.
A computer science by profession. And then an extraordinary entrepreneur and an associate with Realistic Initiatives.
Okay, since you're already a computer scientist by profession, just remove the extraordinary entrepreneur and leave it as business consultant and an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so who is the next person? Fola Jide. You think I don't know everybody here? I know everybody here. This is my millionaire school. When you guys start having your millionaire school, which we are training you guys to have, you can now start having your own team. But this is my millionaire school. I know everybody here. Folajide, unmute yourself, please. You've not said anything. Folajide, kindly unmute yourself. Madam Stella Ohanusi, kindly unmute yourself. Associate Uche, kindly unmute yourself. You've not said anything. Mr. Richard, you've not said anything. Mrs. Ngozi Agnes, you've not said anything. Okay, Mr. David just posted now. My name is Ayotuwa David. I am, hope I didn't murder your name. I am an administrator with a church. I am a business, okay, now, I am a business partner. Now, administrator with a church, is he a pastor, Mr. David? Which one? Which one? Are you a pastor? Kindly unmute yourself. Are you a pastor? Mr. David, are you a pastor?
Church administrator.
Okay, so since he's just an administrator in a church, there's no need of adding it. So let's focus on, my name is Mr. David. I am an associate with Realistic Dream Initiative, an extraordinary entrepreneur and a business consultant. Is that okay?
Okay.
Let's remove the administrator completely out of it. Okay, so that is it. So others, I believe each and every one of us. Folajide, you don't want to unmute yourself. Okay, so it's already 9 o'clock. So let me just permit me, because I told myself I'll discipline myself to make sure our millionaire school is just 1 hour. Permit me, let me now teach us how to get someone excited. When you meet people online, offline, chatting with them, you need to learn how to introduce yourself professionally. When you introduce yourself professionally, you carry weight, as in people will respect you and they'll be open-minded to hear what you have to say. Remember, the moment you open your mouth, you tell people who you are. So you need to tell people who you are professionally. So that's how to introduce yourself when you are chatting with people, to prospect them on Facebook, Instagram, online, and also offline. So now that we've learned how to professionally introduce ourselves, let's learn how to get people excited within 60 seconds to hear more about what we have to offer. And we call it Snap. And there's a young lady that teaches us how to do our Snap. So there's a young lady, she's one of my mentors. She's a role model. She's my mentor, though I've never seen her face to face, but she's a role model. She's a role model to me. So I want to, let me see. I want to share her, I want to play her video so that she can teach us Snap. Now, let me tell us something. What does Snap mean? Once you're done introducing yourself, it's very important. Within 60 seconds, 1 minute, say something that is so exciting, that will make people so excited and highly captivated and interested to hear more from you. That's the meaning of Snap. So after your introduction, the next thing is to do what? Do your Snap. So let's listen to Lisa Nico as she tells us. But in summary, Snap means your ability to tell people what they stand to benefit from what you have to do, what you are offering, what your business is offering, without telling them about the business in less than 60 seconds. So let me ask all of us here. If you have the opportunity, let me ask the new persons. I know the old persons already know the answer. If you have the opportunity to be with Dangote, Aliko Dangote, in a lift, you're coming out from your hotel room, he's coming out, and two of you enter the same lift. And that lift is running 60 seconds from the tallest building to the ground floor. And you just have 60 seconds to speak to Aliko Dangote about your business in less than 60 seconds. And the door will open, then the bodyguards will be everywhere. What will you say to Aliko Dangote? Tell me. Lion Eunice, what will you say? Mr. Arume, what will you say? Unmute yourself. Tell me, if you have an opportunity to be with Dangote in less than 60 seconds in a lift, what would you tell him about what you are doing, about your business? Mr. Arume, tell me. Mrs. Elizabeth, tell me, what will you say to Dangote in less than 60 seconds? Folajide, tell me, what will you say to Dangote in less than 60 seconds? Mrs. Ngozi Hastro, tell me, what will you say to Dangote in less than 60 seconds? Mr. Samuel, tell me, what will you say to Dangote in less than 60 seconds? You guys don't want to unmute yourself. See, wow. You don't want to unmute yourself to talk. Mr. Chekiruddin, tell me, what will you say to Dangote? Mr. David, tell me, what will you say to Dangote in less than 60 seconds?
Honestly, I didn't know what to say. That's why I'm learning.
Okay, she tell me, what will you say to Dangote in less than 60 seconds?
I will ask him, how does he manage his business?
No, I said when you have the opportunity to meet Dangote in a lift, the moment you enter the lift, he entered, and that lift will take 60 feet down, as in 60 seconds down to open. And you know, that's the perfect and golden opportunity you have to present your business to Dangote. What will you say in 60 seconds? Hey, we don't know. Okay, let me help us because we don't even have time. Okay, so a young lady had the opportunity of meeting Dangote in a lift in less than 60 seconds. Maybe she entered. Wow, lo and behold, Dangote, the door closed and the lift started going down. She knew she has just 60 seconds. Do you know what she said? She introduced herself. Good morning, sir. My name is Eminent Augusta. I'm a biochemist by profession, an extraordinary entrepreneur. She just did her own introduction by her. Okay, look at what she said. My name is Mrs. Tina. I am an extraordinary entrepreneur. I sell good sleep. Anytime you need a good sleep, this is my card. And the door opened. She left. Dangote left. Let me repeat myself. Immediately she entered, she saw Dangote, the door closed. The lift started going down. She said, good morning, sir. My name is Mrs. Tina. I'm an entrepreneur. In fact, she didn't even say what she is. She said, good morning. My name is Mrs. Tina. I sell good sleep. Anytime you need a good sleep, this is my card. She left. Though she introduced herself, like, I don't know, I can't remember exactly what she said. I think she said, I'm a business consultant, I'll be an entrepreneur. I don't know. I can't remember what she used. But that was just what she said. And she left. She gave Dangote the card. Guess what? Dangote entered his car. I sell good sleep. So let me ask us, Mr. Arume, when they say sell good sleep, what comes to your mind? Mr. Arume, when they say good sleep, what comes to your mind? Mrs. Elizabeth, when they say good sleep, what comes to your mind? Olajide, when they say good sleep, what comes to your mind? Mrs. Ngozi Hastro, when they say good sleep, what comes to your mind? Mr. Samuel, okay, okay. Hey, I wanted to call okay, neighbor. Mr. Samuel, what comes to your mind? Mr. David, what comes to your mind when they say good sleep?
I think when you say good sleep, it's like a solution has come.
Okay. Okay, Ngozi Agnes, when they say good sleep, what comes to your mind?
Have some beverages or food and this thing that will help you to sleep in this.
Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so now she say, I sell good sleep. When you need good sleep, here is my card. Dangote entered the car. I was like, good sleep, good sleep. Good
what
sleep.
Is good sleep?
What is good
Some
sleep? Who does it? I want good sleep, but I want to know how she's selling good sleep. The next thing Dangote did was to call her to her office, to call her to his office. And when she arrived at the office, Dangote now said, can you explain more? Notice what happened. This young lady entered the lift and prospected to Dangote in less than 60 seconds, making Dangote so curious and interested to know more, of which she dropped her contact. She dropped a contact to book appointment. So Dangote now got to his office and called her on phone, booking an appointment, asking her to come to her house, to his office. And he had the opportunity to ask, what is good sleep? Giving her the opportunity to explain her business to him in a more comfortable and relaxed way. And guess what good sleep is? This young lady is selling bed sheets. He's selling bed sheets. If you're not lying down on a good bed sheet, how will you have a good sleep?
Is this a good sleep that promotes good sleep?
Yes, now. She's selling good sleep. So guess what? She's selling bed sheets. And she got her opportunity of meeting the richest man in the world that bought bed sheets from her. So guess what? What am I trying to tell us? It's not all about the product. It's about how you present your business. Do you see why the empowered consumerism doesn't care whether we sell products or not? It's about how you present your business. We call it SNAP. Look at what the woman did. The woman didn't go talking about what she's doing. She spoke about what Dangote will benefit from what she's doing. So SNAP means your ability to captivate someone's attention in less than 60 seconds, letting them know what they stand to benefit, what they stand to gain from what you are doing, not you telling them about the business. That's prospecting. That will now keep their mind open, now giving you an opportunity to invite them for an appointment later, either to attend Zoom meeting or watch the video. So let's listen to this one very fast, quickly. Listen, Nico, I'm going to skip the video. The video is long. I'm going to skip so that we'll listen to the most important part. So let's listen to her as she teaches us how to snap.
They will know the technique. The technique has helped me to add, she's here, so y'all make sure y'all treat her was drastically different. I wanted to know it was for me. And so everyone was rubbing things. The elevator pitch is forever buried. Can we just agree with that? Like it never make every contact you have.
Now notice when you were told to speak to Dangote, we were looking for the big grammar, the big English to say. That is why we were lost. So now snap means you don't need to look for big English, just speak about the results. So let's listen to her.
More valuable. Every time you open your mouth, people hear what you're about and what you're up to. And so this technique is called snap, right? So it's going to require you guys to really open your mind. And in the moment you guys are going to practice it, you guys are going to be snapping all around the room and the elevator pitch is forever buried. Can we just agree with that? Like it never worked in the first daggone place, right? So first I want you guys to focus and then do this with me. Now, for those of you guys have a hard time being on beat, just focus, focus, focus. Don't try to talk and snap, just snap at first. There we go. There we go. Come on. Snap, snap, snapatize. To be clear, concise, powerful, and quick would be wise. Snap, snap, snapatize. To be clear, concise, powerful, and quick would be wise.
So that's the meaning of snap. Your ability to be clear, concise, powerful, and quick. In what snap means within 60 seconds, you're done talking. And she gave Dangote the card. So within 60 seconds, just get someone so excited and interested.
Snap. Come on, y'all. Snap.
So let me
snap.
fast forward this.
Now, from this point on, I want you to always do a snap.
So the full meaning of snap
is a technique you can use to really elevate the path of connection and to increase the value of the contacts that you get. So when you look at the power of snap, snap has a technique that nothing else has, super networking at an accelerated pace. So we'll replace the elevator pitch with snap.
So that's the meaning of snap, super networking at an accelerated pace. Your ability to connect with people, to have a connection with someone immediately.
Now, from this point on, I want you to always do a snap. So the benefits of snap, it's a faster connection. You obtain more valuable contacts. And I'll show you this in a minute. Right now, I'm just telling you, you replace the boring elevator pitch. You talk about your results. In the first 60 to 120 seconds, I really want you to do it in 60. Newbie, and then once you have advanced, you'll do it in about 45 seconds. Watch, I'll show you how you can do that. You speak more to the wins or the results. Say results.
Results.
The results that you create in the world versus the process. Most people want to talk about what they do. Whenever you hear someone tell you about what they're up to, they're going to tell you what they do. If you want to increase your USP, your unique serving proposition, don't tell me what you do. Tell me the results of what you do. People's listening will naturally shift, and I'll show you how that occurs in a moment. Don't make your client guess. When I say your client, everyone you talk to is a prospective client, prospective partner, prospective investor, prospective whatever it is you're looking for next. Don't make them guess what results you produce in the world. This here can change the game of how many clients you get. When I teach my students how to do a snap, matter of fact, my camera guy was just at an event with us 4 days ago, whenever we left Atlanta, and I was teaching snap, this very same thing. And I have a text in my phone where he said, I was on the plane, Lisa. I snapped the guy sitting next to me and I got a gig. He said, it works. Holy sh. I was like, yes, it works. Tell them how. Tell them what you create. Don't tell them how you do it. Tell them what you create. Immediately let the person listening know what's the WIIFM for them. What's in it for me? People don't.
So always let people know what is in it for them, what they stand to benefit.
They want to know what you're up to. They want to know what does it do for their lives. And so I'm real fast.
This thing she's teaching us, you can use it in every area of your life, in other areas of your life, not just in this business.
I'm teaching a very different keynote this time, and this really not a keynote, it's just a technique. So I've been asked to help your networking. The idea of a snap, you want to write this down. The snap speaks to the result, not the process. The snap.
You see, she says snap speaks to the results, not the process of what you do, but the results, what people stand to benefit.
Tells me as a result of what you do, how is the world a better place? How is the world a better place? So I'm gonna have some people come up and I'm gonna have you practice your snap, and then I'm gonna have each one of you practice your snap, but I want to come.
So I want to fast forward to where someone did
Wonderful.
her snap, and she was able to correct the
yesterday together, didn't we? Alina, right? Yes. Alina. So now remember the guidelines. The guidelines, 60 seconds. Okay. Speak to the result, not the process. That's going to be kind of challenging for some people. You might nail it. Everyone wants to talk about process. And end with a question. So I'm going to let you kind of take the first stab. And by the way, everyone else, you guys got to thank her later because she took the first shot. You guys will all do better than possibly she, because you'll have my coaching that I'll give to her. So they all owe you. So owe you. Free lunch, free dinner for you tonight. Take her out to dinner. All right. So all you do is practice your snap. Think about what do you do? What's the result that you create in the world? It's about your work. So assume these are prospective customers. So a lot of times the distance between you and everything you need is language, professional and personal. You upgrade your language. Say, upgrade my language.
Upgrade my language.
Say, upgrade my language.
Upgrade my language.
Wake the hell up. Upgrade my language.
Upgrade my language.
And everything else follow. If you upgrade your language, everything else follows. Everything else follows. When people come to me, my students come to me and say, I can't get enough business. I say, what's your language? And I look at their verbal language or their written language. I look at their video language. I look at their language on stage. And the moment we upgrade all of that, all of a sudden their biggest challenge is managing the influx of clients. So let's work on your language. Okay? Don't worry. Well, wherever we start is fine. It's great. Well, it'll get amazing.
I have 60 seconds.
So I'd like 60 seconds. Can you put 60 seconds on the clock for me, Jason? I like 60 seconds. You'll see it right here. Wait, don't start yet. Do 60. You're gonna freak her out.
So now the lady will try to do her snap based on what she do. She's going to make a lot of mistakes. Then watch and see how Lisa Nicole corrects it in less than 60 seconds.
What do you know at the end?
So it's just asking a question. Well, the question, who do you know who wants XYZ? Go back into the promise. Once you give me something to work with, I'll rephrase it. And then you'll see what I'm talking about.
I can basically ask them anything I want, just as long as I end with a question.
You want to ask them a question that makes them lean into you. Yeah. You want to ask a question that makes your presumed client raise their hand. Okay. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. You guys give a round of applause. 1, 2, 3.
So I'm an event planner. I run my own event agency, and we do really top of the tier parties. And we don't just do it in order to spend your money in a beautiful way. We create memories. We create amazing pages in your biography, which otherwise could have not existed. A lot of us in this room, from a certain period in our life, just take our birthdays, for example, as just something that happens every year. But just remember the last time that you actually celebrated your birthday, bringing all of your friends together, and how awesome and amazing that was. And how you got all those phone calls the next day and people were saying, yay, thank you so much for getting us together. And yeah, you will have to actually invest some money into it. But the result that you get out of it is a lot more. You can't do it alone, usually, especially if you want it to be like really wow. Some of the people in this room know what it's like to throw a party, but we can help you create the most amazing memories that will turn your life upside down. So would you let me throw you a party?
Give her some love, you guys. All right. So that was about 65 seconds. So you started with process, and I want you guys to think about how you talk about your business, okay? Because we all do this. The first thing you did is says, we throw amazing parties. We all do that. I want to challenge you to drop that. Drop that. And just start with the result of throwing amazing parties. What happens? Okay, so I'm going to give you a little sample. Can we start the clock at 60 seconds again? As a result of the birthday parties, anniversary parties, event parties that we throw, people have mind-blowing experiences. They have memories that literally the others are talking about for years and years to come. As a result of what we do, we put you on the map as the best party thrower on the planet. I'm looking for individuals who are looking to have the next best party and be remembered by everyone who comes. Who do you know?
Guys, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see how she now turned everything the lady said and gave it back to her in less than 60 seconds? So let me just quickly show you the second guy, then we'll now end. Then I'll tell you guys our snap.
31 to this. Who do you know to look down that clock, period,
provides
that you get as close to 60 seconds as possible, okay?
Perfect.
All right, begin. Tell me the result that you produce. Tell me the WIIFM for me, and then ask me a question. Who do you know? Try it again. And after this, it's going to be all of your turn.
As a result, African Clothing Company awakens. As a result, African.
Start the clock again. So let me tell you what you're stuttering on. You're saying, as a result, and your company name, African Clothing Company provides. The reason why you're struggling is because you're going from result to process again. Everyone's going to do it. If I did each one of you, you go to process. Because we've been trained to talk about what do we do. We haven't been trained to speak to the results instantly. It actually sounds really bold. It actually sounds a little like, wow, like, whoa, that's kind of intense. Yeah, but if you want your USP to rise to the top amongst anyone else, you should know before you start the result you produce in the world.
So when she say USP, it means your unique quantifier. Sorry, I can't remember the full meaning, but USP, let me just translate the meaning. USP means your results. The result, if you are able to tell your snap well, the results you are going to produce will be high. That's what it means. The sales you produce will be high, or whatever results you want to get will be high. That's the meaning of USP.
And if you don't know what result you produce in the world, then we need to sit together so we can figure out the result you produce in the world. So every time you open your mouth to that result. Now that's a bold statement, but that's a game changer too. It automatically elevates your USP, your unique serving proposition.
Yes, your unique serving proposition. That's the meaning of USP.
So the reason why you stumbled is because you started with result, then you went to process. Do you see that?
Yeah.
All right, so I want you to push past process. What does your clothing company do? Think about this. What do I do? So you can get that out the way. Then as a result of what I do, how is my client's life better? How is the world better? How is my student better? Whoever it is you're serving, what happens to their life because you did it? Now that's where you want to start. I promise you guys, this is a game changer right here. So let's go again. 60 seconds.
As a result, African Clothing Company awakens Africans' youth and Africans' authenticity and power. With every t-shirt we sell, we give back to the youth and help them discover independent thought in Africa. That's our vision, and we drive to help Africa's youth to change Africa to step into its power and authenticity. Who would like to buy a t-shirt?
Come on, that sounds great. Long way from where he started. Long way, and guys, this is a process. It's not something you just learn and then you do. It is a process, it's a muscle that has to be developed. So can I try it?
So now listening to how she repeats help this guy to redo his snap and in a very short period of time. So she said, focus on the result. What will people stand to benefit from what you're doing? Mention what you are doing, then speak to the result. That's why she said, always start with a statement, as a result of what I do, then people stand to benefit this. Who do you know? So listen, after what she's saying, we'll not end it, then I'll tell us our snap.
All right. He's like, yeah, of course. All right. So and sometimes I have to ask questions to get clear. So you sell t-shirts, And inside the t-shirts, it exhibits African pride. And the focus of the t-shirt is to empower Africa's youth so that they understand their worth. Okay, you guys get how I'm going all the way to the end? So as a result of the t-shirts we sell, young adults and adults can wear a shirt that exhibits the pride of Africa. The result of us selling t-shirts is that youth feel empowered, they feel inspired, they feel determined and educated on the power of their heritage and their culture. I'm looking for individuals who are interested in buying a t-shirt that exhibits strength, perseverance, and resiliency while supporting Africa's youth. Who do you know? Hey!
Okay, so that is it about SNAP. So now let's do the SNAP of the RDI NGO. What's our SNAP? What's our SNAP? So now, when you've introduced yourself professionally, the next thing is to do what? SNAP. My name is Eminent Augusta. I'm a biochemist by profession, a business consultant, and an Elite ambassador with Realistic Dream Initiative. Realistic Dream Initiative gives life to people's dream, give life to people's dream. As a result of what we do in Realistic Dream Initiative NG. Okay, let me put it this way so that I will not get confused. Now, after your introduction of your name, you now say, as a result of what we do in Realistic Dream Initiative NGO, we give life to people's dream. Through us, people tend to live a massively successful life, full of abundance. Do I have anyone here interested in living a massively successful life? That is it. All of you that attended my life orientation, is that not what I said that captivated your attention the moment I started? I just did my SNAP. So that is the SNAP. So I need you to practice the SNAP I have for RDI. While you are growing in the business, you now learn how to create your own SNAP of our project. So now let me repeat it. After your introduction, you now say, as a result of what we do in Realistic Dream Initiative, through us, people tend to live, sorry, let me start again. As a result of what we do in Realistic Dream Initiative, we give life to people's dream. Through us, people tend to live a massively successful life, full of abundance. Do I have anyone here interested in living a massively successful life? Madam Esther, you said drop it in group chat. You drop it, you type and drop in group chat. I'm not typing. You are a rising star mentor. I've taught you this thing hundreds of times. Okay, so let me repeat. Someone can type it on the group chat. After your professional introduction, hello, my name is Eminent Augusta. I'm a biochemist by profession, an extraordinary entrepreneur, a business consultant, an Elite ambassador with Realistic Dream Initiative. As a result of what we do in Realistic Dream Initiative, we give life to people's dream. Through us, people tend to live a massively successful life, full of abundance. Do I have anyone here interested in living a massively successful life? Or do you know anyone interested in living a massively successful life? Now, when I ask this question, who won't want to live a massively successful life? So they'll all be interested and say, yeah, I want to. Then at that moment, their heart is open to receive more, to know more about our business project. You see that? So who got what I just said? Fatima, oh yeah, repeat what I just said. Ambassador Blessing, repeat what I just said.
All right. My profession, I'm ex-banker and a global mentor with Realistic Dreams Initiative. Now, through what we do, we tend to help people to live a life of their dreams. And through
you didn't say it exactly.
You said?
You didn't say it exactly as I said. Remember, Lisa Nico said, speak to the results. Now, you start with, as a result of what we do. After your introduction, you now start with a...
All right, let me take it again.
Okay.
Okay. After introducing myself, I'm a global star mentor with Realistic Dreams Initiative. As a result of what we do, we help people to live the life of their dreams. We help people to live a massively successful life full of abundance. So do I have anyone here that is interested in living a massively successful life full of abundance? Or do you know anyone that is interested in living that kind of life?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let me type it. After introduction, all of you should write it. I'm not typing. After introduction, when you are done doing your professional introduction, the next thing you say is, as a result of what we do in Realistic Dream Initiative, we give life to people's dreams. Through us, people tend to live a massively successful life, full of abundance. Then you end with asking a question. Do I have anyone here that is interested in living a massively successful life full of abundance? Or do you know anyone? Okay, so after introduction, okay, I'll do my best to type it and send on the group chat. So hope we got what I'm saying. Hope we all of us now understand what SNAP is. SNAP is your ability to speak to the results of what people stand to gain through what you are doing. Then end it with a question. Who is interested? Or do you know someone that is interested? Are you interested? So let me repeat it for the last time. After introduction, professional introduction, you now say, as a result of what we do in Realistic Dream Initiative, through us, people tend to live a massively successful life full of abundance. Through us, people tend to live a massively successful life full of abundance. Then you ask the question, do you know anyone interested in living a massively successful life? Or you ask, are you interested in living a massively successful life full of abundance? Once they indicate, you now know that their heart is open to receive the information wholeheartedly. Okay, so I think Ambassador Blessing just typed it. As a result of what we do, we give life to people's dream. Through us, people tend to live a massively successful life full of abundance. Do I have anyone here? Is it that you ask, do I have anyone here? Or you ask them direct, are you interested in living a massively successful life full of abundance? Or do you know someone else? Thank you very much, Ambassador Blessing. Please kindly do well to post it on every, kindly do well to post it on every group, okay? Just do well to post on every group. So thank you very much. So at this point, any question? If you have question, the floor is open for you. Please, let's be fast. Any question? Any question? Any question? If you have questions, raise up your hand. If not, I think I have to call it. I have to call the meeting to an end. Any question? Any question? Any question? Okay, so let me see, what's the time? Okay, this is 9:32. So thank you very much, everyone. Let's remember, our 90 days is ending next week, Tuesday. We have 5 days. These 5 days, remember, I connect 2 persons to my business system, meaning you are going to make 20 phone calls today and every day. You're going to ensure, I ensure 10 persons watch the video through me. They watch it to the end. You don't just send it, but you make sure that they watch it. I connect 10 persons to our live Zoom meeting today. I sit down with people one-on-one, having 10 persons watching the video in my house while they are drinking coffee or my chocolate. With this, it will lead you to having 2 persons. Our goal is have 2 persons connecting, paying complete money between now and Tuesday. That is the goal. And please talking. That's the goal. And remember, we are lions. Whatever we want, we go out to get it. So unleash the spirit of the lion in you and go out and get your 2 persons connecting to this business, becoming a rising star mentor by Wednesday. Everything you need in sharing the information, I posted it yesterday. Go back to what I posted yesterday. I posted plenty things yesterday. The information to share, our Zoom link, the information to share, the scripts to use in making the call, the prospecting script where you add your WhatsApp link. I did everything. So make sure today you make the 20 phone calls. Make sure you send out the video to people to watch. Make sure you invite people. Let people attend Zoom meeting because of you, at least nothing less than 5. And make sure you close in. Once they are done watching the video, get them to take action immediately. Let them make commitments immediately. They should make payments. Once they are done with the Zoom meeting, make sure they take action immediately. They should make payments immediately. So thank you very much. I love each and every one of us. See us tonight. Bye-bye. Tomorrow is Friday. So our Rising Star Mentors, remember our meeting will be tomorrow. You are not to attend Millionaire School, but for the rest of us, you all will be attending Millionaire School with the Success Adito. And Mr. Nonso will be the host. So thank you very much. I love each and every one of us. Those of us in Lagos, I'll be seeing us at the office today and also tomorrow. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.